Hi, welcome to the UX training. Now we have completed module 2, chapter 2, and let's do a quick recap before we move into the next session. So we completed user journey, wherein you saw how you can completely understand a number of functionalities which can happen within one application. There are some global generic functionalities like login, logout, registration, home page. But after, like, you log in and do a registration, a lot changes on the functionality part on home pages, wherein you'd be able to see some application might have bottom navigation like list, search, and all of that. But some applications might have directly have a button wherein you can tap and you can fill in form. Like this application we are going to work on, this has an add button wherein you can add bikes, your motorbike, and this also has add request button wherein you can add a request for a service for your bike, and you can choose an option to whether you want to deliver the bike to service station yourself, or you want the service company to arrange a pickup for you. A driver will come in and they will pick up the bike, and they will also deliver the bike to your address. And then you have payment option, then you have notification. You can also see all the invoices within the application. So this whole user journey, what it helps you with is to understand the system architecture, the end-to-end flow of a user, how user is going to move, and how user is going to take some particular action within the application. And it can help you basically create also the problem statement, also the solution statement for it. And after you've done with all those, then you can start working on the final design. And for current chapter, will be moving into problem statement and solution, which comes under functional understanding. And after we're done with this, then we'll go into information architecture, navigation, and design estimate with user story. So let's go deep dive into it. Now let's deep dive into the functional document, which we talked about: problem statement, solution statement, and a little bit about user story. And then we'll jump into design estimate and a bit of information architecture. So first you need to define what you are trying to build. So let's go ahead, and I'm doing this in Word file. And first let's so I already have a brand name thought of it. So I can call it FNF services, basically Fast and Furious services I want to call it. Let's give it a title, and let's move it to center, and then we can start using. First, I want to use, say, let's say, objective. My objective here is to understand needs of. Let me make it big so it is visible to you. To understand the needs of bike servicing industry, and industry, define pain points, uh, current problems, um, what are the solutions, com, so do we have any uh, 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 other apps competition. So let's see. We don't really have a competition, but not for bikes, but there are services like Cars 24. Um, uh, there are other services, but they don't have an application. So Automotive is a service, but they don't have a mobile application. They do services for Yamaha, Yamaha basically. So they have what you call a contract with Yamaha to do the services, but they don't really have a connection with customers. So let's do problem statement. So let's bold it. I don't want bold now. Okay. So the problem statement I observe right now in the market is there are no application which are upfront for customers. All the applications are connected with bike MG companies like Yamaha. They're all connected. Maybe also with Bajaj and all of that. Especially for motorbikes, and so there is lack of transparency. So I would highlight few bullet points I have observed. Let's do that. I don't see no pickup and drop services, uh, no app, so no history of services, no notification. So if there is no app, you won't have a notification at all for these kind of things. Uh, uh, Overpriced. They charge a lot of money. If you go to these services, you might have to pay 20%, 30%, or 40% even extra. But if you go to places like normal garage, you might have to pay a little less um, compared to these services. And so that's one of the biggest issue I have observed. So I have a problem statement. Now let's focus on solution statement. I can make it bold. Build a mobile application which can do following. Uh, Help me with all kind of bike services. So I don't. It doesn't matter what kind of bike I have. Let's say Yamaha, Bajaj, or any bike I have. These guys should be able to do the services on a corporate level. Uh, Online booking, payment integration should be there. Uh, pick Pickup and drop should be there for the bikes. I should get health monitor, within the app if service is pending. I should get a score, a list of my history of my services, uh, raise a ticket or complain. What else? I should be able to book from anywhere. Uh, on road assistance. I think these are the major concern any motorbiker would have, and this can help any customer. So these are the problem statement I see right now. Let's see. Add different types of bikes. Uh, Maybe like an added extra feature. I can have customization feature, because some people, if this is a premium service, some people like to change their tires or put in something extra. So uh, compare cost, and this should be with this should be connected with different service companies. It can be one service company which can have all the services. This can also be connected with all the different service companies which can help uh, do a better job. Okay, so we already did our user persona, but let's bring that here. um, Let me just bring my information. So I can have a different page altogether. Let's have a different page altogether. User persona. So you saw like how I use this and brought in the user persona altogether here. So this can help me understand if I'm in the right direction or not. So you have user persona here. Let's make it bold. And now, so application user types. So this is different from user persona. This is not just customer facing. This could be customer, mainly mobile application, uh, agent, mobile and web. Third could be vendor. This could be web. I think there'll be three types of user I might have. Even in this user vendor web, you can have let's say admin, um, manager. They can have different roles, agents, and you can add agents. um, and these can be accountants. Okay, so this pretty much sums it up, that what all you might need in terms of uh, a problem statement and solution statement. So this is a very brief document, I would say, for creating a first functional document, which is about problem statement, solution statement, and also including user persona, and also including the types of user who are going to use this application. And this can help you build better wireframes and better user flow, and hence this can also help you create a better user experience design. So I think if I if I want to use this information, I can really use this information to create user stories with the help of AI. uh, since we have AI now, it has become easier to create user stories. So let's see how to do that. You can select all of it, copy. So you can copy everything, and you can paste it here, and then ask ChatGPT to create user story based on this document. This can help you determine all the pages which are going to be there within the application, and all the functionalities within the application. So now you don't need to wait a lot in terms of creating n number of pages or creating better document. So I have my user stories as well. I'll bring this down, make this user story a heading, make this user persona a heading, a solution statement a heading, heading. It's a title. So now you have the objective, you have problem statement, you have solution statement, type of users, basic features, you have user persona, and you also have user story, which is telling you about the journey and what kind of pages you might build. So as a customer, I want to book bike services online so that I don't have to visit service center physically. As a customer, I want to see available services from my bike brands, Yamaha, Bajaj, etc. So I can select the right one. As a customer, I want to see available services. As a customer, I want to schedule pickup and drop. As a customer, I want to track the service history of my bike. As a customer, I receive notification. Agent, I want to review my daily assigned pickups and drops. Vendor, admin, as an admin, I want to add and manage vendors, agents, and service types, and vice versa. So you can have multiple options. So this can basically help you track down the entire information part of this of the application you want to create, and basically then you can go from here and you can create your you can start building on this application. Now let's go, and we already talked about this. So we understood design, user story and functional document, and now we will work on a design estimate, information architecture and navigation. So some things we might have to do before we do something else into the UX architecture. So that's how it goes within UX design. So see you in the next chapter.